What does it take to be great at selling? I'm going to answer that question for you today on this episode of the Dave Lorenzo Daily. Hi, my name is Dave Lorenzo. This is the Dave Lorenzo Daily, and today we're talking about sales excellence. I'm going to give you the 4 steps to sales excellence, but before I do that, I want you to become a member of our community. You can do that by hitting the big red subscribe button. If you'd like, also hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever we upload a new video. The Dave Lorenzo Daily comes out every day at 5 p.m. We're here with great sales tips. These are the best sales training videos on YouTube every day at 5 p.m. However, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when we upload bonus content. Several times each week, we upload additional videos, and we also do some live training. So be sure and participate in the best sales training videos on YouTube by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. All right, let's talk about sales excellence. What does it take to be great at selling? What does it take to be the best at selling? Today, I'm going to give you those 4 steps. The first step is that you need to have an external orientation. What does that mean? You need to put the needs of your prospect ahead of your need to close a deal. I'm going to say that again because in relationship-based sales, this is a core belief. You put the needs of your prospect ahead of the needs of closing a sale. Now, I want you to close sales. I want you to make deals. However, the needs of the prospect have to come first because before the prospect invests money in you, he invests his trust in you. And with relationship-based selling, an external orientation is key. So you have to find out how you can help the prospect, how you can take away a prospect's pain, how you can assist your prospect in achieving a goal. That is the first thing you have to have. An external orientation, help the prospect achieve a goal, remove some pain, get to the heart of their issue, and help them. Once you do that, then you're free to offer your service, you're free to offer your product, you're free to make money as best you can. Make as much money as possible, but make money offering value, offer to help first. External orientation is the first step toward sales excellence. The second step toward sales excellence is intellectual curiosity. You have to be interested in the industry or how the economy affects your prospect. What industry is your prospect in? What's their position in the industry? How are they doing relative to their competitors? Who are their competitors? Are they different from their competitors, or do they offer the exact same product or service? How can you help your prospect win in their industry? How can you assist your prospect if they're having difficulties in the current economy? Be intellectually curious. What do you know today that you didn't know last week about your clients, about their industry, about the economy and how it affects them, about their competitors? Your curiosity is valuable because it will drive your prospects to ask you for advice. When your prospects think of you as an expert, they want to be around you. When your prospects want to be around you, what happens? They buy from you. You've got to be an expert, and that starts with intellectual curiosity. You've got to be curious about the economy, their industry, their competitors, what their position in the market is. Devour all the information you can possibly find about your prospect and your client's business. The third step in sales excellence is having an effective sales process. What happens next? You should never wonder. You go deliver a speech. What happens next? You make an offer in the speech of some sort of free information. What happens next? The prospect accepts your offer and they go into a sequence with you. What are the steps in that sequence? Well, they first get the delivery of the information. The second is they get a follow-up email from you asking if they have any questions. The third, they get a phone call from you asking if you can help in any way. The fourth, they get mail information, direct mail information from you offering to attend another event, this time for a fee. The fifth, you meet them at the event and you offer to do an audit of their service. The sixth, you do the audit and you find problems. The seventh, you offer to solve those problems for money. That's a sales process. That is an effective sequence for creating client relationships. If you don't have something like that in your business, if you don't have a dozen of those in your business, you need to reach out to me. We need to talk, because creating an effective sales process is part of sales excellence. If you want to achieve sales excellence, you have to have a great process, and you have to create that process yourself, but it has to be based on the needs of your client. The fourth element of sales excellence is a devotion to continuous improvement. You have to be dedicated to continuous improvement. If you're not dedicated to growing and learning every single day, you're going to be out of business soon. That's right. If you're not dedicated to growing and learning every single day, your business will atrophy, your sales skills will erode, and you won't be able to keep up with your competitors. Your competition will be eating your lunch. What did you do today to get better? What did you do today to get better? I need you to ask yourself that question. If you ask it at the beginning of the day, you'll set the tone for the rest of the day by uncovering something you didn't know. You'll watch one of my videos. You'll watch one of the videos of the dozens of sales trainers out there who have excellent content on YouTube. You will force yourself to get better if you ask this question at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. What did I do today to make myself better at sales and at selling? Ask it first thing in the morning, decide what you're going to do it, and then ask it of yourself at the end of the day today. Continuous improvement is the ultimate leverage opportunity for you to grow your business, but also to grow as a person and a sales professional. To continue your process of improvement, I want you to watch this video right here. Watch this video right here, right now. It will help you immeasurably. It will help you here, and it will help you in your pocket, in your wallet, in your bank account. I'm Dave Lorenzo. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for another edition of the Dave Lorenzo Daily. Watch this video right now.